Jungkook nodded slowly and kept looking at the toy. It's a stupid. Why keep it? It's the only gift I got. I said, so it's made me happy. Taehyung smiled softly and glanced up Jungkook, who was skimming the small stuffed nuts. It was silly, he had to admit, but it was also the cutest things ever. He had to admit that as well. Jungkook was just cute. Wait, what? Jungkook frowned and looked up at Taehyung, finally throwing the nuts, staring at his face. Well, don't be, it's dumb. Taehyung got hit right in the face, making him fall backward over dramatically off. He rubbed his face where he got hit and winked. It not dumb, it's cute and I love it. JK, love it? It's just a dumb and a gross gift from me, and I suck, and we are not even friends, so it shouldn't matter. Jungkook crossed his arms and leaned back ever further against the bed. Tae, well, I like it, and I like you too, so shut up. Taehyung reached from the toy and tossed it back at Jungkook while staring at him. Jungkook daggered thoughts, grinning back at the other missed me. And wait, you like me? Like how? Why? That even more gross when my dumb bunny and nuts combination. Tang found his eyebrow and glared way more intensely at the boy. I don't know, I like you when I first met you, but then you were all damp and mean, and then I didn't like you as much, they said. JK, what? I thought you were cool and I wanted to be friends with you. You were funny to me, kind of still are, but I didn't say that and I really thought we could be great friends. They continue. Wait, Jungkook again tried. Then you went all I hate you on me and then I couldn't even have a single conversation with you to you where we could become friends. Thevas kept saying without any stop. Hey, once Jungkook was fail. I still like you a lot and I wanted to be friend with you still, but I know you don't want to be friend with me because I have an arranged marriage with your dumb sister or whatever, but guess what? That is not my choice. It is. Nope. You can't be just be nice to each other and be friends. Jungkook stop it. Taehyung. Taehyung stop finally. A word that Jungkook could complete. What? Taehyung look at Jungkook with his eyes widen. Cap. I don't mean to rant about all of that to you. You want to be my friend? Jungkook asked simply. Taehyung nodded. Well, too bad. Taehyung sang. Hey, this is exactly what I am talking about. Why are you always like this? Can't you just be nice to me for a 1 second? Like what I done to you? I don't literally nothing. It is just cause I am with your sister. He snapped. Jungkook was physically shocked. He knew why he was acting like this and it was pointless. He should just give Taehyung a chance, but he was pretty and was not about to do it that easily. Jungkook, if you don't say something to explain or applies to me, then please leave out of my window. Taehyung pointed towards the window. No emotion left on his face. Jungkook looked at the window and then back at Taehyung. He had a right to know, but he really didn't. He didn't know what to do. He was just confused, so telling him might be a way better idea than what he had planned. But then he also be letting out all of his feelings, which he didn't want to do. Taehyung was just getting ready to get up from the bed window. It is. Wait, Jungkook spoke quickly and rubbed Taehyung's face, pulling him closer to him. I'm sorry. He felt small and pitiful. Was he really doing this? Sorry for what? Taehyung still spoke with no emotion showing on his face. It's honestly scared Jungkook. He looked into his eyes and it seems different. Either he was a really good actor or he was actually pissed off him. I'm sorry for not giving you a chance to being my friend, Jungkook asked as more of a question, still holding tightly onto Taehyung's waist. Why was he apologized thought? What did he have to gain from this? Taehyung only started back at Jungkook. He signed and looked down. Bad apology accepted. Back, Jungkook seemed offended. Taehyung looked back up and saw him smile and Jungkook felt that weird things again. He still didn't like it. A little time had passed since the boy little talk and rent and it was now quiet once again. Jungkook was leaning back against the hardboard of the bed and Taehyung was leaning against the wall and the bed was pushing up against so Taehyung started causing Jungkook to look over at him. Do you like Chan or is that still a sen- sensitive topic? Jungkook sighed and rolled his eyes. You know what? I don't even care if you know at this point. It's not like it's matter anyways. Taehyung was taken back. Wait, you are gonna tell me? Yeah, now pay attention cause I won't repeat myself. Jungkook went on explaining. Flashback. Minnie, I can't. Oh my god, I love him so much. Whenever I am around him, my heart just wants to jump out of my chest and flop out on the ground like a fish and then got stepped on by him. Jungkook gone a roll around on the bedroom floor. Minnie laughed and watched her brother roll around, shaking her head. You really love him that much that you want him to step on your heart, possibly killing you? Yes, Minnie, why don't you tell him how much you love him then? Jungkook nodded and turned towards Minnie. I can't do that. You and Jimin are the only ones who know that I like him, and Jimin doesn't even understand how much I actually like him. Minnie rolled her eyes and got up from the bed. If you don't tell him eventually, you will regret it. Trust me. As she was holding out of the room, Jungkook said, JK, I know. I'll do it soon, I will. Jungkook sat down at the lunch table where four other boys, including himself, sat. He took the only seat left, which just so happened to be next to Chan. Hey, Chan looked from his phone and smiled at him. Hi, Jungkook. Jungkook felt his heart twist and lump formed in his throat. He just nodded back at him and cleared his throat. I was wondering if I could tell you something in private thought. Chan lifted his head, but the smile hadn't gone. Anyway, yeah, sure, wanna go somewhere right now? Jungkook nodded. Chan stood up and pulled Jungkook with him. They made their way out into one of the hallway where no one else could hear their conversation. The lump in Jungkook's throat only got harder to swallow past. He felt like it was a harder dig right now. So, what's Chan began. Jungkook nodded and said, I wanted to tell you something that I uh, I don't really know how to say this, so I guess I was kind of like you since the first year in high school till now. The feeling haven't gone away, and I like you really like you so much that whenever I am around you, my heart just hurt in a good way, of course, but. Okay, Jungkook, calm down. Chan laughed softly and patted Jungkook's shoulder. He was still smiling, so he wouldn't react him. But if he did, it would probably be the funniest way you could ever do it. I would have you to shut you up, but that probably would have made you faint. No, Jungkook shouted, covering his mouth right after. No, I wouldn't. Chen only laughed again. Wanna hang out sometime then? Jungkook nodded, not trusting his mouth to speak at this point. It had been a week since Jungkook claimed confession to the love of his life, and they had a date planned. It was not really a date, more of a simple study hang out in the library, but Jungkook still considered it a date. Jungkook's last class had ended and he was heading over to the school library, but he heard talking from around the corner. He was going to ignore it, but it was his sister's voice he had heard, so he wanted to go say hi to her quickly. He made his way over and stood once he could hear the conversation clearly. What do you say? Minnie asked the other person. Sorry, I can't really give you an answer right now. Plus, I got to get going so we can talk more later. The otherwise answer. It made Jungkook thought drop into his stomach. It was Chen voice. What's wrong going on? Jungkook was just confused. Alright, Minnie replied as Jungkook peeked further around the corner, he saw Minnie give Chance a quick kiss even if it was only just a second or two. Jungkook felt his words stutter. Minnie had really want and the guy he had liked for 4 years now, the guy he had ranted about loving for the past few years, the fact that she knew how much he meant to him, and there she was him. Jungkook was not even sad. He hadn't wanted to comfort either of them, but he couldn't help himself, and his mouth spoke of him. What the actual? Minnie eyes widened and she stared at Jungkook in shock. She knew exactly what she was doing. Jungkook thought and started at her with absolutely anger and disgusting. Jungkook, hi. Oh, don't Jungkook, hi. What were you doing? He didn't mean of his voice to sound exactly angry because Chen was still there, but it just came out that way. Minnie stayed quiet. She had nothing to say, nothing to explain, nothing to lie about or cover this up with. Chen, on the other hand, was looking between both of them very confused. Wait, what's going on? I'm confused, Jungkook. Nothing, don't worry about it. I'm going home. Forget about our study tonight. Jungkook spoke and turned around, leaving the two of them alone. Jungkook finished talking and just stared down at his lap, keeping quiet after talking and running off such a long time. Taehyung was staring at him with his mouth slightly open. He didn't know what to say, so he went with all he could think of. I'm sorry. What do you have to be sorry for? Jungkook said to him. Taehyung shrugged and rubbed the back of his neck. He wanted to do something, but it won't make Jungkook like him anymore than he already did, which which was not very much. He took his chance, thought, and quickly moved closer to Jungkook. He cupped his cheeks and pulled his face up to his before Jungkook could even protest. Taehyung had already connected their lips and leaned much closer to the boy. Jungkook's eyes shut wide open. What was he doing? He hesitated a slight bit before he ended up pushing Taehyung off of him. What the what was that? He only from him for a few seconds, but Jungkook's breathing was quick and his heart was beating way too fast. Taehyung looked back at Jungkook with just as much shock. He sat back and lowered his head. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to try and make you feel better. What made you think that would ever make me feel better? Jungkook shouted and quickly got up from the bed. I'm leaving, don't follow me. Jungkook opened the door and ran out of the room and down the stairs. Taehyung, of course, going completely against what Jungkook had said, followed him. Wait, no, but Jungkook had already made it to the door, managed to grab his shoes and ran right out the door. Taehyung's hand and just stood there. He messed up. That all that was going through his mind. He had to let his feeling get the better of him, didn't he? He actually got Jungkook to open up to him, and they were getting closer. And he went and messed up it all up just like that. Who was that boy? Taehyung frozen. He slowly turned his head to the voice, meeting eyes with his mother. Oh, hi mom. Were not you at work? He asked nervously, attempting to change the subject. No, I am off today, sweetie. Your father worked today. Thought she gave me a warm smile. So, who was that boy? Taehyung sang and went over to the living room, taking a seat on the couch. His mini brother. Now I know that sound bad, but please let me explain. Jungkook slammed the front door of his house and dropped his shoes on the ground. He was in such a hurry to leave that he didn't even realize he hadn't put his shoes on. He looked down at the ground and sighed. Jungkook, sweetie. Jungkook's mother came out from the living room, a very worried expression on her face. Jungkook glanced up at her and smiled silently. Hi, when did you get back? Yesterday, your father had to stay an extra few days, so I caught a cab home. She gave him a warm and happy smile when he told me you didn't come back home last night, and I was worried. Where were you? Jungkook rolled his eyes to himself and walked over to her. I went out with some friends. Namjoon came back to the other day, so we were meeting up again. So why were not you home last night? She asked again, crossing his arms. She knew what it was, and Jungkook was trying to avoid saying it because he knows she hated it when he drank. I guess I might have gotten a tiny bit drunk and fallen asleep on the place we were at, so a friend had to take me to their place for midnight cause it was late. His mother sighed and rubs her. You know how I feel about you drinking, Jungkook. And who was this friend? You hesitated. Jungkook was just someone, no one important. He scoffed more mint of them, even thought he was not there. Who? You know them, that's all that matter. Hey, I'm really tired actually, so I should get going. See you, yeah, Jungkook said quickly and ran past his mother, running up the stairs. So yeah, I'm in my room until those two idiots loser get married and hopefully move out, and I'll never have to see either of them again. Jungkook shouted over the phone with fake excitement. Jimin said, what happened? Taehyung took you to his house last night, right? Split the what the? There's no the. In fact, I haven't the. It's gross. Jungkook, you latte. What are you talking about? I brought you a 24 peak of Tae for your birthday last year. Anyway, have you heard from the others? How are they doing? They are doing well. Jimin kept quiet for a good minute before he sang loud enough that Jungkook could hear the announce. Stop trying to change the subject. You suck at it. Now tell me what happened. Jungkook mumbled something which Jimin didn't catch at all. What? I couldn't hear that. Me. Whoa, wait, what the? I was not expecting that. Why are you okay? Jimin panicked over the phone. Yeah, sure, I guess. But I told him what happened between Minhich and me. He said sorry, and I was just like, why you apologize? Did nothing. Then he just went and me, and I pushed him away cause no thank you. Jungkook whispered ranted to his friend, not wanting to change chance Minhee overhearing him talk. Did you beg? No, I did not. Why would I? Jimin shrugged and moved around to get more comfortable. I don't know. I am just asking the real question here about. Jungkook rolled his eyes. Of course, you should really talk to him. Thought if you, then it absolutely means something. Jimin said, and he was right. But Jungkook didn't want to believe that. It means I have to ignore him until he married to my sister. No, stupid. It means he probably most likely like you. How dumb you are, Jimin murmured. I am very smart. Thank you very much. Jungkook scoffed. And he doesn't just Jimin was about to say something else. Jungkook's phone went off. Sorry, someone calling me. He moved the phone away to look at it and almost choked. He declined and brought his phone back to his ear. The you mean Taehyung? Jimin questioned. Yes, and you declined it. Boy, if you don't call him back, ripping apart of best friend certificate. Jimin was yelling so loud that Jungkook had to move the phone away. Jimin, what certificate are you talking about? Jungkook asked, very annoying. The one in my heart. Jungkook gasped. You was not Tammy. Jungkook gasped and fun. I thought you loved me. I am doing this because I love you. You call him back. Goodbye and good luck. Jimin shouted and hung up. Jimin, Jungkook was about to put his phone away when his phone went off again. It was Taehyung, of course. You For some unknown and stupid reason, Jungkook answered Taehyung's call. He wanted to decline it, but his mind had other plans and he ended up accepting it. Thought he didn't say a single word. Jungkook, oh my god, you pick up. I was not expecting you to. Taehyung spoke and sounded relieved. I'm so sorry that you or whatever. I don't know what got into me and I'm just really sorry. Please don't hate me more than you already do. And oh gosh, please don't tell your sister. Taehyung rambled on. Jungkook was not stopping him. It stayed silent for a little while before Taehyung spoke again. Are you here? Are you ignoring me or do you forgive me? I won't do it again, I swear. Jungkook only signed to which Taehyung stopped his sentence. It went silent again. Jungkook, please say something. Taehyung pleaded. Jungkook thought about it before he ended up just giving in and speaking. Okay, you will forgive me? Taehyung asked in surprise, hope in his voice. Okay, I'll talk. Jungkook corrected him. Taehyung sighed. Of course, yeah. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you, and I definitely wanted don't want it to think about you. Jungkook hugged and sat back against his bed. Look, I'm sorry about the. I'll make it up to you, whatever it takes. Taehyung offered, but Jungkook cut him off mid-sentence. It's not the fact that you me, it's that Jungkook paused for a second. What was he was going to say? What was his excuse that he didn't want to be by him? Because being completely honest, he kind of enjoying their few seconds long. Thought he would never admit that. He just said, "You are my sister boyfriend, so please don't me because if you her, then she technically me too, which is I don't want to think about that actually. To be fair, I've never heard and can be at least talk. I'm sorry I did that. I don't know, but I was thinking it looking like you were sad and hurting, and I don't know what happened. Taehyung spoke quickly. I just wanna be friends, so please forgive me. I ever did that. No, I told you what went on between Minhee and me, and now you know, so just leave me alone. Jungkook ran a hand through his hair. He was getting stressed, but thank you, your call, but no thanks, bye. No wait, and Jungkook hung up on him. He exclaimed deeply and tossed his phone somewhere else on his bed, grabbing a pillow and yelling into it. He was just wanted to dig himself a very deep hole and stay in it for the rest of his life. The hung socket and he made it confused, interpreting his knock on his bedroom door. Come in, Jungkook shouted with his face still in the pillow. The door slowly opened and Jungkook's mother stepped inside. Jungkook, sweetie, can we talk? Jungkook looked up at his mother and nodded. About what? She sat down on the edge of Jungkook's bed and saying, well, you know, it's your birthday in a few weeks, right? Jungkook nodded slowly. He was scared of where this was going. You are going to be 23 and you are still living here with no job. When Jungkook realized what she was getting at, he sat up. Huh. So honey, you need to get a job and try looking for a place to move out. He smiled warm. Hardly, since Minnie is getting married soon and she'll be moving out, you should be doing the same things. Cook just stared at her with his jaw dropped. What? Are you basically kicking me out, okay? No, sweetie, I'm just saying you should get a job and look for a place to move into, she said and patted his shoulders. I don't want to live with you paying for a rent of your life. Jungkook nodded and looking down. Got it. His mother smiled and got up. I love you, sweetie. Take as long as you need to get yourself a job and a place of your own. She smiled and left his room. Who was that boy? Taehyung frozen. He slowly turned his head to the voice, meeting eyes with his mother. Oh, hi mom. Were not you at work? He asked nervously, attempting to change the subject. No, I am off today, sweetie. Your father worked today. Thoughts. She gave him a warm smile. So, who was that boy? Taehyung signed and went over to the living room, taking a seat on the couch. Mini brother. Now I know that song is bad, but please let me explain. Go on then. Taehyung's mom urged as she set down the book she had been reading. When did he got here? Well, you know how I went out last night, right? Taehyung asked as his mother nodded. He kind of got a little drunk. I didn't thought Don't worry, and I couldn't take him back home cause it was too late and everyone else did, didn't want to take him, so I had to, and I just brought him here. The boss mother stayed quiet for a little while. It seems like she was thinking about something. Taehyung, no. That look. She nodded and smiled. Taehyung, yes. Do you like him? Taehyung began to panic now. He was he really not obvious? He didn't actually have to answer that. Of course he was. No, what? I like him as a friend, but he doesn't because of reason. But yeah, no, I don't like him. What do you mean? She just raised an eyebrow with a knowing look on her face. You like him, don't you? Taehyung looked down and nodded slowly. His mother sighed and got up, going over to him to hug him. I'm sorry. It must be hard to be around him and spending time with his sister instead. She rubbed Taehyung's shoulders and pulled him closer. Wait, you're not mad. Taehyung looked up in shock. He was not expecting this all of things. No, why would I be? Oh, because of the arranged marriage? Ah, Taehyung nodded. Well, I don't want to put your thoughts it, but it was for business and it was necessary to do it. She went on the stop it once she saw her son's face drop even more than it had. Hey, but maybe I could try push the wedding back a few more weeks. If you are in your relationship by then you can't be forced out of it. She gave him a warm smile and rubbed the hand's head, massaging up his hair. The hand stared at his mother with wild eyes and his jaw dropped. You are telling me to go against the arranged marriage you set up yourself? For your vision happiness, of course. She gave a small laugh. And I didn't set it up. It was your father and mini father. By the way, you cannot tell anybody about this conversation, alright? Tang nodded quickly and hugged his mother tightly. I love you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. He got up and was about to run off the room, but his mother stopped him. Oh, and what his name? Jungkook. She smiled. Okay, go on. Alright, thank you again. Thank you again. Taehyung spoke quickly and ran back up to his own room. A few had passed and quite quickly. Taehyung made attempts of talking to Jungkook, but he would just talk away every time. Time was running out and he didn't know what else to do, so he did the only things he could think of. He called Jin to help him out. The two were at some cafe shop because Jin insisted on going out rather than staying cupboard on the room. So now they were sitting at a table of two near the big glass window. Talk to me, Jin said, cross his legs. What are you, some kind of therapist? Taehyung raised an eyebrow and laughed. No, Jin winked and uncrossed his legs, leaning over the table. I'm your friend and I'm here to help you. So tell me your problem. Tang huffed and looked anywhere but at Jin. Well, it's kind of confusing, Jungkook. Of course, right? Yeah, obviously, Jin said back and started drinking some of his coffee. Okay, so like a month or 2 months ago or whatever, our parents put me and his sister Minnie into an arranged marriage. Arranged marriage? Who still does that stuff? Jin asked, half listening and half focusing on his drink. I know it's a dumb, Taehyung murmured. Anyway, so a few weeks ago, my mom might have seen Jungkook leave when I took him home from the club that night and did she think you all right? Jin, what the? Do not finish that sentence. Taehyung glared at him. Jin only smiled and told him to continue, so he did. She asked me who it was, and she found out I might have the tiniest, smallest, almost non-existent feelings for him. Taehyung spoke as quickly as he could, just wanting to get it over him. Jin choked on his coffee and stupid cause. You what? You like Chong? He gasped and covered his mouth. Why are you shouting? I mean, yeah, I do, I guess. But only, no. Now shut up, you idiot. Jin whispered and got some napkin to clean up the coffee he accidentally spilled. Taehyung was just confused. Jin signed and pointed to behind. Taehyung Martin turned around. He turned around as told and he almost fell off his chair. Jungkook was there in the coffee shop with them. He didn't see him for even a full minute for week, and now he was there and he had a chance to talk to him. Jungkook had looked over to them after he heard a familiar voice call off his name, and oh, it was Jin. He was about to go over to him, but he realized who he was with. He stopped and walked back behind the counter, waiting to avoid Taehyung completely. And yes, he had got a job just like. Should go talk to him, Jin whispered. Tae, I can't. Jin, why? I didn't even talk to you the whole story. It's been ignoring me few weeks. My mom said she pushed back the wedding date for a few weeks so I could try get closer with Jungkook, but it's not no use. Why he is ignoring you? Jin tattled his head, confused. Taehyung started laughing awkwardly, playing with his hand. I mean nothing really important happened, nothing the others should really know. Just tell me. I kiss him. Jin choked once again. You what? He started making the whole coffee shop quite down and looked towards him. Taehyung hid his feet in his hand and lowered his head. Jin, please, don't shout. Alright, sorry. Jin lowered his voice. When did that happen? The morning after I took him to my place. Taehyung groaned and laid his head down on the table. He told me some private stuff and I felt really bad or sad. I don't really know. I just wanted to make him feel better because he looked so hurt, and I let my feeling get the better of him, and I am stupid and not now everything is ruined forever. I am going to marry his sister and I am never going to see him again except for at dumb family dinners, but that won't be the same. Calm down, buddy. I got it. You were wiped from him. Jin patted Taehyung's head, which was still lying on the table. You need to try harder. Jungkook is difficult, very difficult. Trust me. I noticed that the first day I met him. Taehyung scoffed. Jin exclaimed deeply and smashed his friend's head, causing him to hiss up in pain. What was that for? Get your sorry. Go up that counter and talk to your love boy, Jin demanded. Yeah, no thanks. If you don't, then I will, and it will be much worse. Jin began. getting up from his seat, but Taehyung got up quicker. Okay, I'll go up there. Taehyung murmured and turned to walk towards the front counter. Get me a muffin while you are up here, Jin shouted as he was leaving. Taehyung rolled his eyes and got up the counter with the register. He tapped his finger on the tiles anxious. Then the boy behind the register noticed him. Yes, hello. Oh, it's you, Jungkook spoke quickly with a look of disgusting on his face. Hi, what do you want? Just order so I don't have to talk to you. Jungkook signed and rested his arm on the counter. He shifted just stared at he was already done with this job and already to quit. But he couldn't quit. He didn't want to let his mother down. Actually, Thang Pus was the stopper to say again. Jin didn't really make it clear. Can we talk? I'm working here. So now, and even if you was not working, I wouldn't want to anyway. Jungkook stepped tapping button on the register to make it seems like he was doing work, but in reality he was doing absolutely nothing. Please, I really need to clear things up to you. Jungkook, no means no. Then I'm not moving from these spots until you agree to talk to me. Taehyung crossed his arms. He felt proud. He really hoped Jin was watching and was just as proud as he was. JK, go away. Oh my gosh. You are giving me a headache, Jungkook. I know you did not just tell me a customer to go away. Jungkook manager walked over to Jungkook and crossed his arm as well, glaring at his employees. He He's not just a customer, he's just annoying. He doesn't even wanted to order anything. Jungkook whined and complained. Jungkook, I know you the only stress a week ago, but if you keep acting like this, then I'll have no choice but let you go. His manager signed and shook his head. Okay, I'm sorry, please don't do that, Chung Taehyung. I'll give you 5 minutes to talk and then leave me alone. Jungkook had turned to Taehyung after his manager left and glared at the boy. Taehyung had a mini celebration, but it got cut short. More customers started lining up and getting important. When do you get off work? I'll come by when we can talk then. 7. He answered simply. Alright, thank you, bye. Taehyung awkwardly went back over to Jin and took a seat. So, after he done work, we are gonna talk for 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes? What? Jin asked in disbelief. He just in at me. Jin, hey, wait, where's my muffin? Time escape. 7 o'clock had come around and Tae was back at the coffee shop. He was a little nervous. He didn't even know what he was going to say and he was limited on time too. During Taehyung worrying, the doors to the shop opened up and Jungkook walked out shopping once he saw him there. Oh yeah, he sang. Jungkook. Taehyung quickly turned around to face the boy. 5 minutes started now. Jungkook pulled out his phone to set a 5 minute timer. Yes, he is really this extra. Oh wait, okay. Thanks, Miss. He didn't even know what he wanted to say. First of all, like I said before, I'm sorry for kiss you. You know that, but I don't even know what to say. My mom said she was going to push the wedding back a few weeks, and she did. But you just been ignoring me. Wait, what? Why did she push it back? Jungkook interpreted him very confused. So I could wait. No reason. Tang fake laugh, realizing why she had actually pushed it back. Tell me, Jungkook skewed his eyes at him. They hung up Was he really about to confess his very small feeling for Jungkook? He didn't want to, but he probably should. Then again, the last time he followed what his heart wanted, Jungkook ran away from him and ignored him for a week. He sighed heavily and lowered his head. So I could maybe get closer with you. Why would you need to get closer me? Jungkook tattled his head. Was his tense? Because his got caught in his thread. He looked up at Jungkook and took a deep breath. I like you. Then Jungkook stayed quiet. How was he supposed to answer to that? He didn't like him back, obviously, right? Of course not. But now there was just an awkward silence between the two of them. Taehyung took his chance to try and make it less awkward. As a friend, of course, yeah. And if me and Minhee got married, then we be brother-in-law, and I don't think you would like that very much. So yeah, he rubbed the back of his neck. Way to go, Taehyung. You are doing great. My mom said that if I am in a relationship already, then they can't really force. Subconsciously still thinking about the Hong confession, or what it even a confusion. Wait, really? Taehyung when taken aback. He was not expecting Jungkook to agree. Wait, no. Jungkook shook his head quickly. I have a boyfriend. Taehyung was it again, taken aback. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't know for how long. Jungkook had to stop himself from panicking. Of course, he hadn't had a boyfriend. He just didn't want to be in a fake relationship with him, or a real one at that. For a few weeks, he answered quickly. Oh, that's cool, Taehyung said, but was cut up by Jungkook's alarm going off. Had it already been 5 minutes? Well, I would hate to cut this short, but your time it up, so have a not so nice night. Jungkook gave his fake smile ever and walked away from Taehyung, not even bothering to wave to him.